So by now, you all know that Spider-Man is of course coming to the MCU, and he's very different than other incarnations for the one fact that he is going to be legitimately the youngest version of Spider-Man we've ever gotten. Now, not only that, he exists in a world where the Avengers exist. You know, the whole Avengers, the incident in New York, the Battle of New York, changed the landscape for the entire world. That's when the world found out aliens exist. They're a threat to us. That's when S.H.I.E.L.D. reacted with, you know, a certain measure. That's when Hydra became more prominent, wanted to do what they wanted to. Essentially, the Battle of New York went on to define almost the entire MCU. I mean, it's literally referenced in everything they do because that is the moment everything changed. It'd kind of be like if tomorrow aliens landed in New York, 20 years from now, we would still reference that as a major turning point in humanity. So it makes sense that a lot of stuff goes back to that. So obviously going forward, there's been a few things that we already know about how New York is kind of framed. We know for a fact, as it was confirmed, that little Peter Parker was actually present during the events of Iron Man 2 in the Stark Expo. So that makes sense. Now, we also know that he lived right there during the Battle of New York. That's also been made clear. And recently, people got to catch up with Tom Holland and ask him if we're ever going to see that aspect of it. You know, how did this come to be? What was his effect from it? You know, how did he get affected by it? Did maybe Uncle Ben die during this? We don't know. Maybe, right? So we don't really know, but Tom Holland did say it's something that I'm very interested in. And he even says that even Kevin Feige is interested in exploring this at some point, so it might be something that they explore down the road, probably in a sequel or maybe reference it in one of the Avengers movies. Now this would make a lot of sense considering right as you get into Homecoming, we see that Adrian Toomes, the Vulture, is another result of what happens in the Avengers. Once again, everything changed after that point, after an alien invasion. So honestly, I would love to see what the hell Peter was up to and how the battle took place from his point of view. How was he directly affected by it? Did maybe, you know, the apartment they were in get destroyed or something? You know, I would love to see that. So you guys let me know your thoughts on it, and is this something you would love to see addressed in the future of Spider-Man in the MCU?